Our archives include those of Clark Stained Glass Studios, whose work is celebrated across Ireland and internationally, from North America to Africa. We also have the Dunemer collection, a craft studio run entirely by women and whose work included weaving, tapestry, printing and needlecraft, and all in association with the Irish Revival. Succeeding that, we have the Coola Industries, the needlecraft division headed up by Susan Yates, and the press, the Coola Press, one of the leading private presses in the world, led by Elizabeth Corbett Yates, and became a platform for contemporary writers and artists. The library's Irish theatre materials are a significant part of our collections. These include the correspondence of John Milliton Synge and those of Samuel Beckett, and these give us incredible insights into the creation and performances of their works. Digitising these and other collections in Trinity College allows researchers to develop better understandings of the contexts and the creative processes involved for these writers, artists and performers.
This is the Lowry Dunemer, an in-house magazine created by the staff that contains poetry, prose, photographs and original painted designs. Here is the time book belonging to Moira Gill, one of the longest serving members of Coola Press staff, and it shows the work that she completed on a day-to-day basis. The time span between 1938 and 1940. The hand-painted photo-engraved print by Beatrice Elvery with poetry by Pádraic Colum. It gives us an insight into a craft industry from its conception until its end.
Well, the story goes back to Harry Clark, Ireland's best-known stained glass artist, also a renowned book illustrator. And Harry died tragically young in 1931, aged just 41. And at that point, the Clark Stained Glass Studios were taken over by his wife, the artist Margaret Crilly, and she ran the company successfully with a number of artist managers. And they continued Harry's aesthetic, you know, the very long tapering hands, the jewel-like colours in the glass. The Clark family offered the business archive to Trinity College. And this consisted of letter books, order books, estimate books, everything that would allow you to plot the business side of the archive from the point of commissioning a window to the moment of payment after the window had been executed. This collection is invaluable for anybody who's got an interest in stained glass because you'll find Harry Clark windows right around Ireland as well as abroad. And many of these windows have not survived. In some instances, these are the last remnants of Harry Clark's huge legacy to this country, and one that has been perpetuated in the designs and ones that we are very grateful to have here in Trinity College Library.
One of the great collections of literary archives that the library owns is that of Brendan Kennelly, the poet, the recently deceased and much lamented poet, who was the Professor of Modern Literature in Trinity for 40 years. Well, from an archivist's point of view, it's possibly distinctive because I think it might be the last great, fully paper-based collection that we have. But Brendan Kennelly didn't even own a mobile phone. He certainly didn't do anything with computers. So every single thought that he wanted to record is recorded on paper, 200 boxes of it to be exact. People who now compose, who live their creative lives electronically, it's easier to edit, it's easier to delete. Brendan Kennelly, nothing is lost. We have boarding cards with poetry written on them. We literally have poems on the back of envelopes.